locked in. Oh yeah. You're locked in. Hey. Pure energy. Pure energy. Respect all morphs. We behind the scenes. Shared tested DNA. We verify the genes. Yes. Yes. Yo, welcome to the facility where the giants reside. Multi-gene investments keeping vision alive. From the Swiss peaks down to the southern shoreline. Stacking up the combos, yeah, we refine the design. Crossing every border, yeah, we're setting the pace. Easy latent traits and the thrill of the race. The elite collective, yeah, you found your space. A global revolution, yeah, we're stating our case. Check the frequency, we're leveling the squad. You're tuned into the source, Pappy's premium pod. From the lineage for Europe to the culture we lead. Providing all the blueprints that the breeders need. The bloodline is royal, watch us breaking the mold. Yeah, Pappy's premium on, dropping nothing but gold. Let's talk genetics, deep inside the dermis, from the clown to the DGs emerging from the furnace.
It's passion over profits that it takes it to the craft. Hitting all the odds, yeah, we're checking the math.
No shade in the trade, keep the thermostats high. This podcast, the voices echoing through the sky. Locking up the parents, let the patterns fly. Every single hatchling, catching every single eye.
Hey, I. Hey, I. Knowledge is the power, the foundation of the game. European legacy, you remember the name. From the first ovulation to the end of the chase. Join the inner circles, yet you found your place.
The podcast that keeps it real. Locked in for this great episode. Nothing but gold. Nothing but gold.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. I apologize in advance. As you can hear, my voice is gone a little bit. If you follow my stories, you know that I'm taking part in this Renaissance medieval festival kind of thing that we have here. So let's just say I've done a few too many war screams and my voice is a little bit gone. But nevertheless, we are here and we are ready to go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're like me and you live and breed reptiles, you know that we aren't here for the clicks or the viral trends. We are here for the true passion. I started this show because I wanted a place for the real keepers and dedicated breeders to finally have a community within Europe where we can talk shop, share tips and tricks, and basically deep dive into the hobby that we love. We're doing that with one single goal, which is sharing the passion that drives us. And as you know, every week we sit down with some of the biggest legends in the game and some of the newest up-and-coming prospects as well. My name is Roger with Pappy's Premium Pythons, and this is Pappy's Premium Pod. Ladies and gentlemen, quick disclaimer, Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by ProHerper, a European leader in reptile genetics, specializing in sex identification, genetic verification, disease testing, and also now the proud owner of World of Ball Pythons, which is now live for everybody to go check out. Join the global hashtag Breed Different movement now. Get the best value for your money and start testing with ProHerper today to verify your reptile's genetic potential and to maximize your collection's value. ProHerper is known for its fast turnaround times, high quality tests, and European-wide accepted certificates. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, tonight we are heading to the land of chocolate, waffles, and beer. And that's pretty much all I know about this beautiful country. And great people also. Yeah, Great people. Yeah, we are chopping it up today with a very friendly and dedicated breeder who is actively working hard on making his mark in the industry. As the force behind NS Morphs, he's bringing us great energy, solid animals, and real passion for the craft. So here to talk about his collection, his goals, and basically what it's like keeping snakes in Belgium. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Nick from NS Morphs.
Hola, Roger.
Hola, hola. Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, well,
Tell everybody how you're doing.
we are doing fine. It's a bit busy. We have a few things on our hands, like a food truck and the breeding together. So it's a bit busy, but we can manage.
That's what's up. That's what's up. As long as it doesn't get too much.
No,
And guys, yeah, I don't know if you're not, you should be following me and Nikki as well. And you would have seen the stuff that he hatched out this past while. Last week, was it? Last week?
last week, yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into it later on, but yeah, he's working on the Neo project, which is amazing. So yeah, you guys should have seen that already. But anyway, let's get started. Why don't you introduce yourself and basically tell the people what you do, what you breed, how you started breathing, and why?
Well, that's maybe a long story because that's because of an injury on my back that I eventually started breeding with snakes. And mainly I wanted to do ball pythons, and my wife said, well, let's go ahead 5 years ago, well, and when I started. And eventually, after a few months, I was thinking, why not breed them the way I like it, the way I
Yeah.
want it for myself. So eventually I started with one, a week later there were three, and a month later there were 15. So yeah, it's rapidly expanding, and at the top of all the animals that we got, we had 60, and now we are back shrinking down because I'm mainly focusing indeed on the Neo project.
Nice. Yeah, very good. And why did you choose ball pythons to start with?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you why.
Okay.
I just
Fair.
saw it on in books, internet. When I was young, I wanted snakes, but never got to have them. My parents were, and my grandparents actually were afraid of it, so I never got to have it. And it stuck. Ball pythons. I saw Brian also on YouTube, and then
Yeah.
yeah, so it started off from there, and eventually my wife said, "Van, take the step, just start with it." Yeah, and 5 years later, we are here.
Nice. Nice. Why don't you tell us actually what does NS Morphs mean?
Nick
Well, I
and
guess.
Shirley. Nick and Shirley. Yes, from me and my wife. Just Nick and Shirley Morphs, just to keep it simple.
Okay, fair. Good.
And when she leaves me, it's also going to be fair because it's Nick Snakes then. It's no problem.
You're already anticipating your divorce.
No, not yet. Maybe my early death, maybe, when she sees
Oh,
this.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. If guys, if you don't hear from Nicky in the next couple of weeks, then
Yeah.
he's probably in the ICU recovering.
Probably in a coma for a few years. No. We need to breed more for the future. So
Nice. But hey, let's get into it. I mean, we mentioned Neo, but is that the main stuff that you're working with right now? Is that your main project, or what else you're working with?
main in a certain way, yes. But besides that, we are working also on the double visuals like Clown Hypo, Clown DG. Um, I'm having one pair up for probably it's only with triple huts, so the odds are very low. But I'm hoping for triple visual for Accentic DG Clown, the same that the Future Royals in a kind of way. So I'm hoping I will get one, but I'm not getting my hopes up that easily because with huts it's not easy to breed the visuals.
Yeah, but you have to try it. I mean,
Yeah.
this week I was mentioning this guy, Francisco here in Portugal, FJ Reptiles, for anyone who's interested. He hatched a fire hypo DG clown, so a triple visual, by pairing an Enchi triple head to a fire triple head. So triple head to triple head, and he got a triple visual with fire in it. So that's like, what is it, 1 in 156 odds or something? It's crazy luck.
So, yeah, the odds can be very good. Like with the Neo clutch that I hatched last week. It was from a double hut. It was from a classic double hut neophyte to an ancient yellow belly neophyte, hut neophyte, and those two were double hats. And I got 4x, and out of the 4x, I got 2 hits. So that my day, my week, my year is more than good. Trust me. Yeah.
So what you got? Was it an Enchi yellow belly Neo and the yellow belly Neo? Was it?
No, it was a classic hut, a double hut, for a neophyte. And
no, the ones you hatched, the visuals you hatched.
Yeah, the ones that I had was a yellow belly Enchi Neo, and the other one was just Neo. I believe it's just Neo.
Just Neo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just a single recessive combo, but we have to wait. It can be a little more on, but the other one, I'm pretty much convinced it's Enchi yellow belly.
Yeah, I would believe it. I would also believe it. Yeah. But yeah, and there's 66 head pied as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was head to head.
That's the only thing that I missed out of. But actually, I'm not that disappointed because pied. I like pied. Don't get me wrong. I like pied, but it's not my main thing to work with. I like it and to see it in my terrarium, but not to breed with. Not my yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I always said I wouldn't really work pied. I'm not that into it, but I'm slowly changing my mind. I'm starting to contemplate starting starting a triple visual hypo ultra pied project. Yeah. So because I mean those things are incredible.
Yeah, I'm more of a hypo clown DG. That's more my way that I like, but
I am too.
Also, there's a little bit of albino too that I like, but it's not much. But pied is not my favorite gene to know.
No, but like I said, it's definitely it has a place.
They're
like beautiful.
So,
and at the end of the day, well, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm in it to make.
You gotta breed and you gotta get what you like. You don't have to see what other persons want. You have to see what you want in your collection.
So if I like dreamsicles and hypo ultramalpides, I'm gonna breed dreamsicles and hypo ultramalpides.
Simple as
until
that.
I don't like them anymore.
Just go with it. You can follow the market too, but it's not unnecessary. But if you can follow the market, if you have the genes for it, why not? But the main goal is not to get a buck out of it. The main goal is to get my animals out of it that I want to breed, and I am hooked on the Neo stuff since ProHerper Jürgen told me. And when the opportunity came to buy the double huts that I have now, they are the offsprings or the little ones, let us say, of a visual that Jürgen had. So that's mainly my thing.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's like obviously, it's still an open discussion whether it's the same thing as paint or similar or lilac or not the same. It's still an open discussion. It's gonna take a while to find out, but I mean, I treat Neo the way I treat paint. I love looking at it. I love what it does, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of that stuff.
Yeah, and it was by chance that I get my hands on it too, but still they were working with huts, and I I still believe, and I stand by it. Working with huts, it's difficult, but once you have the visual, then you can get started. Simple as that. But the huts, working with only huts and no visual as a backup, let us say, to support the collection, then it could take a long time.
Yeah.
Some other guys have much luck. They buy a pair of huts, they put it together after 2 years, and immediately have the visual. So
Double heads.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, or triple heads like FJ reptiles.
like that,
But
or like Senna from Future Royals. All
yeah,
just one in the egg is enough.
we've probably got the two luckiest guys in Europe in the chat right now. Future Royals, and we've got Tim from Netherlands Reptiles. So yeah, I mean those two guys are, I don't know, they're making some kind of sacrifices, or they sold their souls to the devil. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I want in, guys. Bring me in. There's some kind of Illuminati circle for good odds.
Yeah,
Bring me in.
we have to go voodoo on them.
Oh,
You get the doll, I'll bring the needles.
yeah. Tell me this, man. Where do you breed your animals? Do you have a separate place, or is it just a spare room?
Separate room, yeah. But I'm going to get everything, or planning to get everything upstairs in a separate room now. But it's now divided in 2 racks at the down floor, and two racks at the upper room at the fourth floor.
So how many animals do you have?
Now, a quick calculation, and I can be 2 or 3 off. About 238 upstairs, and about
Just
20 without the babies, 20 in the downstairs, and in the terrariums behind me there, 2 ball pythons and rainbow boa. So a lot. Too much for in a small family home.
Yeah, I mean,
I have 4 rooms for my snakes and for myself. So
yeah. What all species do you have then?
a rainbow boa,
rainbow boa.
carpet pythons, rainbow boa, and the ball pythons, but also the leopard geckos from my wife. She
Leopard
loves
geckos,
them.
yeah.
It's typical to have. Other besides that, not much. But I really want one day, if it's possible, and I want a gator. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, I thought you were gonna say, like, I don't know, a boa or a chondro or something. No, it's a gator.
Yeah, I want to go prehistoric.
Jeez.
But then the small
Fair
one.
play, man. Yeah, crocodile. Get a crocodile monitor.
Yeah, why not?
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, but we can't have them. If they find out we have them in Belgium, they're gonna take all my animals. So
Yeah, I mean that's true. In Portugal, you're not allowed them, but there was a photo floating around on WhatsApp of a guy trying to sell a gator here in Portugal.
oh,
It's like, how the fuck do these people get these things in the country? I don't know.
yeah, it's not like some people can put it in the bra. It was on the news. That a woman was
Smuggling
captured
stuff.
by the servants there, and when going into the machine, they saw a ball python stuck away in the bra. So
God,
you never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get a Mexican black king snake, and yeah, I'm too scared to even get that because it's illegal. So
Yeah,
never mind a freaking crocodile.
yeah, but I have one. It's a small one. It's a baby, but it's mummified.
Yeah, fair.
So I have my croc. It's not that big. It's not alive, maybe, but I have one.
Nice. That's the main thing. Follow your dreams.
Yes.
So, in your room then with your snakes, tell us what's one thing that you can't live without.
My
What's
hook,
one piece of equipment?
my
Oh, what
hook,
is it?
the
Your
hook.
hook.
Yes, the hook.
Yeah.
Some mamas love me too much, and like last week, I had a female. I picked her up. Nothing was wrong, and the other one next to her was a bit feisty. And when I opened the 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 tub, she found my nose. So
There you go.
yeah, the tub was not open that much, but it was enough to stick her head through. And yeah, she struck
Gotcha.
and she hit. Yeah, just out of the dark, man. And, immediately.
She's playing like got your nose.
Yeah, and it can hurt. Trust me, and it bleeds a lot.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know how you I like when I think of the tools in my room, the hook is the last thing I think about because well, first of all, I never use it, and second of all, I never get bit. So I mean, like,
You
why would
never
you
get
need one
bit.
that's useless?
Never,
No.
never got bitten.
I mean, I got bit by like the little babies sometimes.
Little,
But
not
I
by
mean,
an
they're
adult.
never bit by an adult.
You have
They've tried, but I'm too quick.
that's magical, mate. Lord of the Rings shit. Because that every week there's only every week there's at least one that's yeah she wants to struggle.
I'm
Frankly.
I am 50% head ninja.
50% head ninja. Oh my lord.
Yeah, so anytime they try to come at me, I'm just like,
Then I'm 80% Buddha. I'm too slow. Yeah.
but then you should need a hook because you don't even feel the bites.
No,
Like big
the
Mac,
bite.
you don't-
And then you're probably going to bite is necessary. No, it's not. The hook is something I really use at
Yeah.
least with the big females.
Yeah.
And when they are gravid, they get a little bit more feisty.
You know-
When they have laid their eggs, it's sometimes some of them are really bitchy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I have one of those, so I know too well.
I have a
Do you know
few.
what? I have. I don't know if you're keeping up with the updates, but I'm doing a maternal incubation this year.
Yeah,
So I have Mama over there sitting on top of 11
Yeah.
nice eggs, and
Um,
I will go there. I will move all the substrate close to her. I will pet her.
No
I
problem.
will leave my hand. She will not do anything. Nothing.
that's
The other day, actually, I came in the other day, and I don't know if it was because it was too warm. Well, not too warm, but it was warmer,
yeah.
and she had half of her body away from the eggs.
Yeah.
So, like, I took the chance. I just picked her up. I moved her to the close end of the tub,
Yeah.
and like I was removing like substrate between the eggs and stuff, and moving everything. And she came up to me. She was like smelling my hands. I was touching the eggs. She was tongue clicking on my hands, and no reaction. I was like,
That's crazy.
"You are not a good mama."
That's crazy. Maybe she's thinking, "Yeah, you're doing a great job there. That's less work for me." Could be no, but it would be cool that she incubates it herself.
Yeah,
Natural incubation. It's why not? Well, natural.
yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I know like one of the eggs doesn't look so good because it's the way they coil around the eggs. So the one that sits on the top,
Yeah.
it's like shrunken a bit. So I think it's not getting as much humidity as the others. So because it's obviously because she leaves some space on the top, it gets a lot more fresh air.
That's
So that one doesn't look so good. And then it's like the all the eggs are like tinted from the substrate, because the substrate's wet and it rubs on the eggs, and then the eggs are like I don't know, like an orangey brown color. Yeah. I mean, they're fine, but it just looks weird.
So Easter eggs then.
Color them.
Probably, yeah.
Next week I'll put in some blue substrate or something.
Then we go for
multiple
slurs.
colored
That's
eggs.
great. That's great. The whole team.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, right? So tell me this: do you normally go to European shows?
Well, I was planning to, but it's not my cup of tea. All the people in a small space. Um, when I go to the fair in Houten, for example, I get in, I get out as quickly as possible so I can smoke my cigarette outside and eat something, and then that's about it. I'm not the person to go around on fairs and look at every stand that there's. No, not really my thing. But eventually, you have to be there one time. So now I've ordered, in this case, a carpet python for at Hamm in Germany. So I have to go. I have to go inside. So that's a bigger fair. So yeah, then you stay a bit longer. Then you go on tour.
You didn't go. You haven't been to Ham before, no?
Not yet. No.
Just Houten.
So no. Senna was the first one. He told me you're going. So I said, okay, I'm going.
There you go.
Yeah. You have to drag me out of the house because I'm nailed to the sofa.
Fair. I mean, being a Buddha and everything, I suppose it's hard to move, right?
Sometimes it is, yeah. Yeah. Fat ass. Fat ass.
I'll just get your hook and go get those snake mamas close to you. I'm sure you'll jump.
Then I'll be jumping, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But anyway, obviously, as someone that's, growing as a breeder and your brand and everything, what's your biggest takeaway on how to actually stand out in today's markets?
That's a very good question. And the last one, to really interact with media. Yeah, couch potato. No, media is not really my cup of tea. I'm more of the man that likes to be in the background, but on the other hand, I have to show my face one time. But putting it out there is more of what I produce and what I breed with the snakes, and that's more important to see what I have in quality and what animals I want to bring into the market. But how I try to do that, I have no clue. I have to ask every time to somebody else. But please help me a bit. How can I make my movies? How can I do this? What kind of text would I be using to be more of a standout? And no, that's something I really need help at.
Yeah. But I mean, oh, and I forgot to mention when you were talking about the different projects you're in, you're also on the Krypton project.
Yeah, that was accidentally actually, but
Really?
I was telling my wife, well, I like some Kryptons, and she was saying, yeah, we have a female and we have a male. My male, she has a male of her own, and she put the male with the female, and we have all Kryptons in from the first go. So yeah,
Nice.
now we are into Kryptons.
And I'm gonna get one, right?
Yeah, you're getting one. You came to visit, right? Yeah, came to visit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a good thing that you posted that stuff on that WhatsApp group, because otherwise I would have had no idea, because you never post on social media.
Half of it. Yeah, I gotta do more. You gotta do more. I know. You gotta do more.
But you know what? It just came at such a great timing, because I think it was that same week that you posted. I was like, you know what? I should get a Krypton male. And I was looking for Krypton males, and I was like, I could get this one, I could get that one, but I was like, that's not really the genes I need. And at the same time, I've been trying to get OD and YB into my Ultramale stuff as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? And then you posted that stuff, and I was like,
just at
yes,
the right moment. Yeah.
that's literally everything I want. So it's like spot nose.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can remember. It's spot nose, ODYB, and Krypton.
Yep. Correct. Just without the pinstripe.
Yes, originally I had picked the pinstripe, but then I was like, I changed my mind.
pinstripe is already to another buyer, so that's no problem. It's fixed.
Yeah. So you got lucky.
Yeah, I got
Definitely
lucky. The moment you said to me, I want to switch, the other one said, it's still free. Yeah, no problem.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, like
Win-win.
on two sides. The thing is, they are not worth that much in jeans, but
No.
they are so nice.
Well, that depends. That's the see. That depends on the person's perspective, because
Yeah,
for you, an Anchi ODYB might be worthless, but for me, it might be exactly what I need on that specific project.
Yeah, that's
and that's literally what I want. Why I wanted the Krypton stuff, because I want to put it to my Ultramel stuff.
Yeah,
to make some nice Ultramel Kryptons and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, for someone who did not want to buy any snakes this year, I'm already at snake number 2. So yeah.
I think I said to my wife, I'm gonna buy less snakes. And then Senna came to me and he said, well, Nick, I have a few females that may go.
Take them.
Yeah.
Your problem now.
Yep. Already here in the collection. So yeah, I can't stop. It's like a drug. It's worse. It's worse.
Yep, I know.
I'm thinking about picking up drugs again. It's less money than the snakes. No.
In my defense, though, I said I would not buy any more snakes because I wanted to redo my room and order new racks and everything. And then I bought Andy's snake because, well, Andy didn't really give me a choice. And now I bought your snake because you also didn't really give me a choice. And in my defense, I have ordered my racks. So
yeah,
hopefully in about 6 weeks, I should have them. Fingers crossed.
Okay. Yeah.
So then we're good to go.
With no delays in the shipment.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I mean, my main thing is that they're here before Christmas. So I'm good. That's why I wanted
to wrap them up for Christmas presents. Yeah.
By Christmas, they need to be up and running because that's when I'm going to start my pairings. And I want them to be already in their new homes before, so that everything's good and they're feeding and that they breed for me.
That they're in their
for
space
next year.
And not stressed out for being in a new environment. Yeah.
Exactly my point. Yeah. So anyway, completely lost track of where I was. So yeah, we were talking about your takeaway and how to stand out in the market. So you think social media, basically, which you already admitted.
I'm gonna get myself more into that so I can put myself and my brand.
You know, it's a really good idea.
I have no idea. You're gonna tell me.
You should start a podcast.
Well, that could work. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start it immediately, and it's gonna kick off. No. I'm gonna leave that work to you.
Just do it, man. It's like, yeah. Anyway, okay. So, who's your inspiration as a breeder? Did you get inspiration from someone? Did you follow someone's footsteps or something? Is there someone you look up to?
In a way of footsteps, not exactly, but because he's a young breeder, Senna from Future Earls, he set me off in the right direction. But main for the combinations like clowns and hypos and the double visuals and the triple visuals, he is putting me in that direction. But mainly that gave me that I looked up to. That's a difficult one. Brian, and I saw some videos in the past from Nerd. So those guys were the main that set me off for reptiles, but the real start off with breeding and exactly calculating and not putting something together that's not that's made a lot of times, and that's not exclusive anymore. That you can make your own name out of it. That's got to be future royals, and actually,
Yeah.
they
Shout
pulled
out
me.
Sene.
Yeah, it pulled me completely out of my comfort zone. He said you have to be outside the box if you want to be standing out, and
Relevant. Yep. Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, nice. What's your favorite part about running NS Morphs?
my favorite part, um, that it keeps me busy. That's
Fair.
the main thing. That the love for the animals, for seeing every day how they are doing, checking on them, just keeps me calm. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's cool. So, actually, let me do a quick pause here on the to have sponsor to shout outs. If I can find this bloody thing. Actually, we'll just do that. Ladies and gentlemen, order your tests now at ProHerper. I need to put on a voice for this, actually. Huh? Wouldn't it be cool if I did like a little radio voice, and then in the end, like terms and conditions apply.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I'm going off track here. Order your tests now at ProHerper.com, a company trusted by more than 1,000 breeders all over the world. And any shed that arrives by Wednesday will receive the results by Friday that same week. Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by ProHerper, and we really appreciate them backing the pod. Thank you very much. That's it. We'll do a nice and short one today.
Yeah, you gotta go LARPing. Yeah.
Sen is in the house. So I was gonna ask something else, but I completely forgot. Anyway, we'll just move on. What's the next big milestone, I guess, or combination that you're trying to get to? Like, what's the next big thing for you?
Everything that we are now going for in the combinations, like the double visuals and the triple visuals, all those recessives, I want to get into my Neo project, but not quite all in one. So I have a few things in my head. Not gonna spill it out all yet, because mainly the stuff that I want to do is often completely off track. It's not the same thing like with paints. We have almost the paint TGs, but we have the paint clowns. We have a paint exantic already, and I believe it was a black exantic. I'm not sure about that, but I think it was a black exantic. So I want to take it even more than that and a bit further than that. So that's why I'm collaborating a little bit with my friend from Future Royals. So putting our ideas next to each other for what kind of route we're gonna take. So there are pretty special things still coming up, but I hope that some things pan out with the double huts that I am breeding now with the offspring. So we have to wait.
Yeah, but it's all about Neo, I guess, right?
Neo, all about Neo.
It's in the center of everything.
It's like I saw that first picture of that Neo, and I couldn't let it go. And after 3 years, the finances were a little bit better. Then the opportunity came to buy them. So yeah, why not?
Nice. Yeah, very good. Which one defines your breeding style? Is it consistency or risk-taking?
A little bit of both. I can give you my fair share of risk. So life is to those who dare to step into the dark to find the light. So I have consistency, yes, but also when I see an opportunity, like something that's not been done, or that I think it can be cool, so a little bit of a risk, then I will take a risk. Why not? You only live once, no?
I I was actually the opposite of risk taking. I was more of sure things.
Yeah.
When I first started investing, I was like, I have to make sure that I get, like, for example, when I bought into my Ultramel Clown project, I made sure I got like an Ultramel head clown and a
Yeah.
clown head
That's
Ultramel,
also
so
yeah.
that if
Oh,
it doesn't
standard.
hit, at least I already know all the babies are guaranteed double
Yeah.
heads. And I was like,
That's
I'm not going to take any chances of not getting exactly what I
that's
want
also
and all
one
this
way
and
to
all that.
go. Exactly. That's one way to go. But I
Yeah,
do I do
that's what I'm saying.
find that sometimes you get the best results out of
Risk taking. It's
risk
like
taking.
everything.
Just by chance it happened, and there it
Yeah,
is. And it just need to
that's
happen once to be continued. So risk
yeah.
taking
I
is
mean,
not so a bad thing, but you don't have to push it.
yeah, we spoke earlier on the hitting a 1 in 100 or 256 odds. I
Yeah.
mean, triple head to triple head. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
that's why I was like this until now. So recently my mind is shifting a bit more.
Yeah.
And next season I'm already planning some of the pairings that I'm gonna be doing, and there's gonna be a bit more risk involved.
Yeah.
But if it works out, then you're saving yourself 2-3
Yeah.
years
Yeah,
easily.
with
So,
most of it of the shed tests available on the market, not all of them. We have a few that's not really not yet in on the market for shed testing. But with the shed
yeah,
testing that we have now, it's you can get a lot of genes proven now just by shed testing. So for the
yeah,
50 or 30 or $25 that you're investing in the shed test, if you have 10 to 15 animals, still
exactly
it's
what
better
we're
than
talking.
waiting 2 to 3 years to breed them out and then completely prove them out. It's not going to be that gene. So shed testing is sure it's a help, a big help. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my thoughts. Just gonna go for it, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, yeah, I need to find out if I'm lucky or not.
And like I'm seeing in the comments, and that's what Senna said. There's no test for Neo yet, and let us hope there will be one. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sending out some chats from the visuals when they are shedding. We are immediately going to compare the two together next to the other sheds of paint, so that can give us a conclusive idea afterwards if it's going to be the same or similar, maybe on the same genome, but the mutation may be different. I don't know. We shall see it, but I'm gonna put my every little second of work that I can and sheds. I'm gonna send them in. It's going to RepGen also. We were talking with Teresa, I believe, and she said to me that shed testing with paint is going to be very good. So they're making some progress.
okay. No, that's good to know. It's nice to have more tests available for everyone. Um, I guess. Well, you're obsessed with Neo,
Yeah.
but if if not for Neo, then I don't know what's the next gene that mostly caught your attention.
Hmm. There
What do
are
you like?
a few. All everything that's dark, but also that has dark contrast, like a black pattern with some bright yellows. I really do like it with some orange in it and copper colors. Like, let us say that the gene that I wanted to see more is sunset.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
sunset, because the coloring, the pattern, it shifts very difficult. So you have to put in some. Doesn't work with every other gene that you put in it.
Yeah,
And I'm not seeing everything that I loved up till. I'm not seeing anything spectacular right now, but I believe it's going to be. And at one moment I'm going to say, well, yeah, that's a pretty decent sunset, and that's what I want. But I really like to see some crazy things with sunset. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Interesting. So, do you have a morph that you once loved but are no longer working with?
Calico.
Calico. Oh,
It's
I love
Calico.
Calico.
Yes, Calico sugar to be more exact. I had sugar in my collection. I bred it once in one pairing, and it was nice, but then it faded because I saw other stuff that caught my eye, my focus also.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just faded to the background and never picked up on it again.
We
But
can't keep them all.
you can't keep them all. That's the whole thing about it. Because if I wanted to keep everything that I love, then I need 5 houses at least. All of them, the basements are. It's going to be industrial size.
Industrial site. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can't go as nuts as that, because everything you see and you like, if you have to keep it, that's just not possible.
Yeah.
Just
I should not be able to win the lottery, because then
Well,
it
no,
would
I
be
got
trouble.
luck. I got my luck in love, so the lottery is not on my side. So
Yeah. Fair enough. What's one morph out there that you think deserves more attention than it gets?
yellow belly or gravel, yellow belly and gravel, those two.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
find
I think I've heard that before, but like yellow belly, if you think about it, okay, maybe gravel, but you see yellow belly in everything. Like,
yeah, in certain combinations, but you don't have to put it in everything, of course. But yellow
yeah, but
belly
you
makes
know what I
some
mean, right?
things really special.
Oh yeah,
Just to
oh
be
yeah, of course it does. So yeah, that's why I'm saying like, does it really need more attention? Because I mean, yeah,
maybe
what it's doing
maybe
to
another
Neo.
another perspective, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
it could.
I was gonna say, is there anyone that has a collection without yellow belly? I'm that person. I don't have yellow
I
belly.
don't think you're gonna
Speaking
not
of,
find. No.
I don't. Uh, oh no, I do. Never mind. My Mandarin
We
has
can
yellow belly.
go. We can go through all of the podcasts before this one and go and have a look. And everyone you asked, I've probably gone once in the conversation. They're gonna be yellow belly and gravels.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Do you have a gene that's currently on your wish list?
Fanta.
Fanta is on your
Yes.
wish list. Okay.
Yes.
Tell people what it is for those who don't know.
Vanta is a gene that's originating from ProHerper, from Jurgen. He
Shout out my
showed it.
sponsor.
Yes. Um, he developed it or bred it and proven out that it's going to be a recessive gene. And it's more like a darker zebra outing. So yeah, I have seen a few animals of it coming from him, like the Mojave Vanta and Mojave Fire Vanta, I believe it was. Yeah, I liked what I saw.
There as well, right?
What?
I thought was there Enchi or something in there as well?
Enchi, yeah, was it Fire Enchi? I'm not completely sure, but it was a Mojave. That one I was sure of, and the
If
mutation
you
that
guys,
we are seeing is it's pretty decent. So I think that Vanta will have a future coming if he
yeah,
breed it out, of course, because with just one we can conclude if it's very nice or not nice. So we have to see more of it.
yeah, exactly. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, you can check out his Jurgen's or ProHerper's YouTube channel. He did a video showcasing this gene, and yeah, it's there. It's on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. Otherwise, you can also go to worldofballpythons.com, which is now back up and running since Jurgen took over.
He's taking over all the market.
Take over everything. Why not?
Everything.
Someone needs to do it.
Yeah, someone needs to do it. Well, that's a website we really need it sometimes. Some people can really use it for the starters, for the calculator. For example,
it's the reason I'm a breeder today.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them. That's one of them. We want to breed, but we don't know what. Let's all go to World of Ball Python. Everyone was checking it out. So,
yep. What would this look like? What would this look like? What would that look like?
At some point, we did it. Everybody did it. Everybody tried it. Not maybe not everybody, but most of us did it. And well, now I'm at a point like, what's it gonna be like? But I'm not looking it up. I'm just trying to breed it and see what comes out of the combination, and then. Nice. It's not that I don't want to see everything up front or previews. Or no, some things I really want to be a surprise.
Yeah,
absolutely. It needs to surprise me sometimes. That makes the hobby a little bit
best
more.
Thing, right? It's like when you pair a snake, you don't know. Like, I mean, I can only imagine what you felt like when you cut those eggs, those neo eggs, from a double head to double head. Like, yeah.
Well, at that moment when I was cutting the first egg, I put the scissors in it and the first snippet, the first cut, and I was like, damn it, there were double huts. Damn it, there's not going to be anyone in it. There's nothing going to be in these eggs. And I was cutting, and eventually I saw one, and the day after, a few hours after that, I couldn't resist going back to the incubator, and I set on the lights and I saw on the egg, and I yelled to my wife. I said, honey, we have another one. So my wife said I was an idiot. I was crazy. I was blind. She came over. She came and take a look at the eggs. And she said to me, well, damn, you're right. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So I would guess Neo is your favorite project, obviously. What right now, obviously, because we keep changing our minds, but right now, what would be your goal snake with Neo? Like, what else would you like to add to it?
Ooh.
How far can you imagine?
How far can I imagine? Well, that's a difficult one, because I have a few things like the calico in the paint is a graffiti, so it tends up to take everything more up the belly and the white, but also the clown and the hypo. DG is also a recessive mane, but like Dom or Codom genes. Oh, that's a difficult one. We have to see what it brings. We're working with Black Hat. We will take it to Black Pastel. We will take it to Cypress. We're gonna take it in a few directions. So I'm gonna try and keep it dark, but still have very bright contrast. So, yeah. So like detailing and really detailing and lining. So I need to get that graveling more up front from the Neo side. So yeah.
If Neo is the same thing as paint, then it will need yellow belly for sure. That's why the one that you hatched, the one that sent you yellow belly, it's like it's so visual, so nice. Like the colors, everything is it's awesome.
Yeah, it really changes awesome. The Enchi changes the pattern completely. So the graveling on the side is reduced, but also with the yellow belly, it stretches out back again on the lower side of the belly, so you can really see it. Those pictures are gonna be posted later on my Instagram, but really they are crazy nice. Even the other two that are still from the 4X, the other two are pretty crazy also. On the belly, the color is not like a usual classical or wild type, these have, I dare to say, markings, but I'm
Yeah.
not putting my hands in the fire on that one.
I mean, there's for a long time, obviously with paint, for a long time, people thought it was a co-dominant gene, and the
Yeah,
paint was the super form because
yeah,
the heads were so
yeah.
visually different than the normal. So
And still, I'm tending
I
to
like your
say
thinking.
you can't. I need super
Super
gravel.
easy.
Yeah, super gravel. No, I'm
Where's
tending to
Tim?
say that you cannot see it in every offspring when it's a head neo
Yeah,
or head paint. No, you cannot see it in every single of them. No, not
yeah,
even
different
not even for
expressions.
sure, because I tend to say even when I have a wild type, a classic upstairs. It's a double hut, and even that, the only thing, the double hut makes it stand out from the rest of a wild type. But other than that, you cannot say specifically that's a hut neo or a hut paint. And
Yeah, there's no
the
visual
other
markers or
one
anything.
shows it very well, and he so 100% sure. No, I would say the few that say it's Coldam Gene. No, 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 no.
Oh no, that
It's
was, I think, quickly finished that sort of
yeah,
conversation. But yeah, it was just obviously just throwing it out there because
yeah.
that's
It's
what it
also,
was like at
that's
one
also
stage.
one of the proven things that's what I'm saying. It's very difficult to breed a visual one from the huts, in my opinion.
Odds wise, yeah,
Odds-wise, but also the genomes or the genes when they have to mix up. Let us say the two huts have to mix up. It's like breeding a pite 20 to 30 years ago. It took a long time. You can breed for 5 years, 6 seasons, 7 seasons next to each other. Never hit a pite, and then you sell the damn pair, and the other one, the buyer, sets them
it's the
together
first
for
time.
one season and then hits 5 pites out of 10. That's the same thing. Like same thing here with the Neo. But once you have that visual and you start using that one back on the huts, the odds are increased a lot more. But I'm telling the people now, if you're into the Neo side of things, then I would suggest uh, if you buy huts, don't be disappointed the first time breeding, but because it could be a bust. It's a difficult gene, in my opinion.
Fair. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's worth it. That's what
Yeah,
makes it so. Yeah, I was excited to see the first two coming out of the egg. So
damn right. I would too. I mean, I was too. It weren't even my snakes or my eggs, and I was freaking jumping on my phone. Like when
on
you
your
said it, I
phone.
was like, no way, he did it.
Yeah, then yeah, just don't step on the phone.
Yeah.
Jumping on his
But
phone, he said. No,
anyway,
it's
uh, let's move on. What? Yeah, my voice. What keeps you motivated um, outside of breeding season and hatching season? I guess.
the preparing for the next season makes me yeah focused on things. So cleaning everything for taking every top out of the racks, cleaning in every corner, that everything's that needs to be done once, and or mostly keep it clean. But yeah, the preparations for next season that I have to make, and I don't do it in 1 week. I do it in steps. So then
Yeah.
I need some cups. I need maybe some new equipment, some other thermostat maybe. But that's all in oncoming for the next season. So that's what keeps me busy all year long, all year round.
Very good. Um, why don't you share your or one snake room horror story?
Not so long ago, I put a mouse within a baby, and it's from IKEA. The IKEA tubs you have from the old Alurax here that were sold a few years back. Well, I have an old model, and they have a little edge on the inside of the tub, so the mouse can bite it and create a hole. Now, the mouse was still in the tub, but the snake was gone.
What the hell?
Yeah, so the snake crawled out that small little hole, but that I figured out how the hell did he do that? Because the head wouldn't even fit through it. And I found it in the upper level on the top side of the rack. There's where the thermostat is housed with 2 buttons on it. It's a different compartment. And he crawled all the way up from, let us say, the 3rd level on the bottom side to the floor, all the way to the top side of the rack. And there he was housed between the cables.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And the mouse was still inside the tub.
The mouse was still inside that tub.
Jeez.
That was the most horror story that I can ever tell about them, because other than that, no. I was completely freaked out. How in the hell can a mouse stay in the tub and the snake can't get out? That was beyond me. And that
Was
little
the snake
snake crawled up about 2 meters high. Yeah, you had to cross every level to get up in the rack. So, insane. And I would say the mouse wasn't in there that long. But he bit it open. But now that afterwards I took the tub out and I was looking, it was a repair from a previous hole that the mouse was eating at. So it didn't take an hour to get out.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah, to nibble that size of a hole. So that's the only horror story I can tell about the snake room.
Damn. Interesting though.
Yeah.
Well, what about your best snake room moment? I think we know this one, but
the best snake room moment. Well, also, yeah, immediately the cutting of the eggs from the neos, but the best, my first live egg that pipped on its own was my first pairing that I did, and it still stays in my mind. The first time that I actually bred and I bred to pair to each other and have eggs, and the first egg opening, that was the most can't forget that.
What was it?
Krypton.
Fair.
Krypton. It was if I am correct, it was pastel, Krypton, calico.
Oh,
yeah,
Krypton calico.
It was more sugar than calico, but
yeah,
same thing.
Fair. You need to send me some photos if you still have it.
Well, they're on my old phone, and I cracked my screen so I can see Jack on it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, the phone cost me about 300 euros, and it cost me about 380 euros to get the screen fixed.
What?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Is there no like Indian mobile phone repair shops in Belgium?
Yes, and that's the one that told me that it cost that much.
Holy crap. Damn.
Yeah. OnePlus is not the best brand to buy for a phone, I believe. It's a very good phone, but if you have to change something about it, it's
maybe they don't make them. Maybe they don't make the parts anymore. That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, bring it here. Someone in Portugal will fix it for like 50 euros.
50 euros. Yeah, I will keep the phone, but he has to stay out of my documents and my pictures.
I would definitely stay away from your pictures.
Yes, you that's the best thing you can do. More than
I would not want to be traumatized.
that's a high probability. Yeah. most of the pictures are snake related. That's not.
That's the problem.
No, not that kind of boa.
Oh man! All right.
Okay.
So, how many clutches did you hatch, or did you plan on hatching this season?
Planning. The planning was about 14 in total, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 clutches. One still hoping in the making, but the female is static. She doesn't eat. She doesn't gain weight. She doesn't lose weight. It's a difficult one. So other than that,
yeah, I have 3 in that same situation.
yeah.
I had 4, but one of them is already back on food.
Yeah, well, I wish she was. That one here also was back on food, because it's now about 2 to 3 months she is not eating, and she is a former mom, so it's a bit.
It sucks when I do that.
Yeah,
especially like the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about that went back on food is one that I don't know what she is. She's a black-eyed leucistic. So I don't know if she's super fire or super yellow belly or ivory, whatever. And I wanted to prove her out the old-fashioned way. So I was breeding her to 2 fire males to see if I would get some super fires or if I would get yellow belly fires. And because I have a feeling she's super fire. But it looks like now she's back on food, so it's not going to happen.
If I would have breed it in the old-fashioned way, I would have probably taken a classic or a wild type to prove out all the genes, what's in there, just to see what's going to be in there. Just the wild type can split it up in my opinion, in my head. When I'm thinking about it, if I want to prove something out, I would take a wild type just to see what it gives. But yeah, but blue eyes or black eyes logistic also, it's a good looking snake.
Oh yeah, I love her. She was my first snake.
White snake with blue eyes, black eyes, and even the albino version of it. So the red eyes. Those are all 3. Then once I said I want all 3 of them. I want the black, the red, and the blue, but nah. That's too much. That's too much to keep. So no.
Fair. So what is your ultimate goal for the next few years? You want to go bigger? You want to go smaller? More clutches? Less clutches?
Well, that
more
depends. More is also financially. You have to. If you keep more babies and you get more clutches, that's all fine and happy daisies. But at the end of the story, you still have to feed all those little ones. So really bigger, no, not in my head, no.
Fair. And yeah, too much work. But
for me, physically a bit, yeah. that's a bit of a problem, yeah.
80% of people in this hobby starts with a white snake. It's either a white snake or a pied. So
I had a pewter.
That was your first snake, pewter?
That was my first snake. A vanilla fire and a pewter. Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I know people out there whose first snake was like some crazy clown combo head, double head, hypo DG or something. Like that was their first snake. I was like, geez.
Yeah.
Calm down a little.
The money. When you think about it, and all those years ago, and if you compare it with the prices now, a clown back then, you would say $5,000-6,000 euros. let us say, and now you can buy a clown $50.
Pretty much.
So
Yeah.
we have to see what the future brings, and I'm still gonna say it, and I'm gonna repeat it every time. The paint gene or the paint complex, let us say, well, that's gonna be the next future of the ball python combinations. Simple as that. There's gonna be a big game changer. Not everything is done, and I think there are a lot of people still gonna be surprised what the paint gene can do. Oli, no sound, Roger. Yeah, he's
Sorry.
back.
I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, no, my bad. I was touching the mic, and that, yeah, it's very sensitive.
Okay.
The tip of the microphone is very sensitive.
I God damn it. No, no. I can visualize those things. No.
Anyway,
The
holy
tip of
shit!
it is very sensitive. Yeah, very sensitive.
Look at this for a first snake. Super Mojave
Mojave
Hyper.
eyeball.
Not even hit.
Super
Damn,
wide.
straight in. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the Super Mojaves because of the gray head. If I want an all-white snake, I want an all-white snake. I don't want a white snake with a gray head,
Yeah.
or a
yeah,
white
I
snake
know
with
exactly
some
what you mean.
yellow line on the back. Like, I want pure white.
Yeah. That's why I got only I had a super GHI Mojave lesson.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I sold it. And the only thing I can still give you a video of it. I can send you a video. When you put black light on it, the whole pattern came back,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
insane to see when it was small, and when it got bigger, it was even more crazy. But
I heard about
I
this,
guess you
and
can't see balls.
I heard about it. I went and I bought a flashlight with a black light just
Yeah.
so I could see what mine was, and
Yes,
zero pattern. Zero. She has absolutely nothing.
Full bell
Uh,
complex there. Yeah. No, I had the opportunity to see under the black light, but I have a heat gun with a UV light in it, with a black light in it.
Okay.
So it lights immediately bright up on the dorsal. So I looked at it, and mine had a lot of pattern. It was insane, but
Yeah.
somebody really wanted that snake, and I sold the snake. And after 3 weeks, he asked me, "Can you take it back?"
My God.
I said, "You little mother." Yeah, I was swearing like hell because
No refunds.
I
I'll
had
take it back. No refunds.
for the first thing, no refunds. But the second of all is I had no space left. The only thing that I could put it in was a baby tub. It's like I said to him, "Well, if I'd have known that you would try to get it back to me after 3 weeks or resell it to somebody else, and I never should have sold it because I really like that snake. On the other hand, but
Okay.
friends
Yeah.
being friends, and friends, yeah. Well, next time they are coming to me as a friend, well, fuck friends."
Hey. I'm gonna
Just
be there
kidding.
soon, huh? Hey.
Not the real snake lovers, then. Not the real snake lovers. No. From now on, when I have a snake in my collection that I say I'm gonna keep, then I'm gonna keep it. Then it's not going back up for sale. That's a mistake I made 2 times in a row, and I'm not gonna do it again. No. Or
made
it's
that
selling or
one.
it's keeping. Simple.
Last year I really wanted to keep a female that I hatched, the lesser ultramale stuff,
Yeah.
boss head hypo,
Ooh.
and I sold 2 females. I didn't even test for hypo because one was for a friend, the other one was for a guy that messaged me. He really wanted a female, and I was like, fine, just take it. And I didn't keep any females at all.
Yeah, I'm just breeding to see what my combinations will do in the future. But every time that I hope to get a male, I get a female, and then when you have wanted a female, then I get a male. So
Standard.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky on the combinations that I'm producing. That's true, but not on the genders. So that's the only thing that's keeping me a bit back. But on the other side, it's not okay. Let us say that's taking a few years on track.
Now let's go back on track here before we finish up, because it's already over an hour.
Yes.
For us, it's probably like 2 hours because we kind of our sound check went on.
Yeah, we had a special guest too that nobody knows about.
Yeah, it was good fun. So, what's your best breeder pro tip for anybody out there watching? What have you learned during these years as a breeder that you can tell someone? Don't do drugs.
That's let us say breed what you want to breed, and don't follow the market. Don't follow purely on money, on sides of money. If you don't like it, you're not going to produce very well also. So
I like it.
Yeah, the feeling, the mentality, everything has to be in it. And you can breed for the money. You can spend for the first two snakes, a male and a female, $20,000. Okay, that's fine. You can breed a lot of expensive snakes. Yeah, that's true. But on the other hand, you have no name, you have no history, you have nothing, and you're just starting. You can breed as expensive as you want. But if the love and the mentality isn't there, and the work is not behind the name and behind the brand, and nobody's seen that, then it doesn't matter what you breed. So I am thinking, just focus on what you're liking, what your eyes telling you. Well, that I like, and take it a step further. Take it out of the box. It's yours. Just go for it.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to risk the odds.
Sometimes you gotta take a chance. Gotta take a risk. Why not?
No risk, no rewards. That's what they usually say.
No reward, nothing really. That's true.
Awesome. Well, listen. Nomination time.
Nomination time. Then I have to. I have to look at the name on Noah. I like to nominate Noah, but
all the reptiles.
That's believed that's the name. I every time that I want to say I know Noah, but I forget.
The guy, the one that does videos.
Yeah, that's
on YouTube, and fair. I will reach out and tell him you nominated him.
Yeah, I told him briefly to nominate you.
I met him briefly at the Ham Show in 2024 when I was there. I recognized him from YouTube, so I said hi.
Yep. He told me that he knows you. So Noah's Ark. No, not Noah's Ark.
All the reptiles.
Yeah,
Andy. He has taken some interesting trips to Japan and stuff. So
he sent. I was texting him on Instagram also when he was over there, and he said, "When I'm back, I'm gonna give you a call." So he was there for work, for business, or for expanding the business name or something like that. I'm not very sure. I'm not correct 100%, but he was there for other than vacation too. So
it'd be interesting to have him on actually, because he doesn't really He's not really
breed.
breeding ball pythons, right?
No.
But he's got carpet pythons. He breeds corn snakes, and
But
maybe
he
he breeds
visits
carpet pythons as well.
special places and some special people in the breeding community. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
maybe the other side of the breeding community, not also in Europe, but also the people that travel from Europe to Asia or to America to see other facilities. That's also a nice topic in my perspective, my opinion.
Yep, I agree. And he's a European breeder, so there you go. That's all I need to know.
Two birds with one stone, one shot, one. No, never mind. No birds were harmed in this video.
Unless you were feeding quails to your snakes.
Yeah, I did that a few times, but I quit doing that.
Yeah. Very good. Well, listen, do you have anything that you want to share with these people before you go?
Just do you. Don't let anyone
you.
change your mind. If you want to go with some project, if you want to go some type of road of direction, focus on that.
I thought you meant privately in the bathroom.
No, you're crazy. My bedroom is private, mate.
I can't. I can't take you seriously, man.
No, you can't. You can't. You have to stop.
All right. Yeah. But no, if anybody has anything to say in the comments or any questions, ask them now or forever hold your peace. Or you can message Nicky straight into his DMs. You can follow him on TikTok, on Facebook, on what the hell? Where's my camera?
Hey!
Now that it's over, the camera decides to mess up. Anyway, backup camera. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, you can reach him on Facebook, Instagram, on TikTok. He's got a website. All the links are in the description of this video, so go check it out.
On the website thing, I have to say, the website is coming probably offline. I can't log in on that website anymore. What the problem is, we don't know.
Typical.
When I try to log in, I get a 404 error, and that's about it.
You need to ask.
In the
ChatGPT.
future, in a few months, maybe there will be the new website will be coming up.
There, you have a follower.
Yeah, she follows me everywhere, even to my doorstep.
I was gonna say, is it like a stalker?
No.
In a creepy way?
I know Wendy for let us say I'm 40 years old, so 20, 25 years maybe.
Awesome.
Yeah, known her for a long time now.
Very good. Well, I don't know you, but you can still follow me everywhere. And with that, we will say goodbye to Nicky. My man, thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend. And yeah, don't stress your back too much. And yeah, don't stress your wife too much because you can't run away.
Yeah, and just in your case, keep your voice. You have still 10 days to go.
Man, it's crazy. I wonder what it's going to be like next week.
Yeah, it's going to be very silent. You're going to have to work with Post-its.
I'm out of practice.
A whiteboard in the back and you can write it down, right?
Yeah. But hey, thank you so much for being here again. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Huge thank you for coming on, sharing so much information on your story. Really appreciate it. And yeah, man, I guess we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, and hopefully very soon. In September.
Unfortunately, obviously, I usually stay behind the chat, but I got commitments, so I got to run. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's been Nick from NS Morphs. Bye, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, awesome episode. Thanks for being here. Got Pedro in the house, and yeah, as always, it's been a pleasure being here. I apologize for my horsey voice, but yeah, if you guys follow me, check out my stories. You'll see what I'm doing, and yeah, there's a lot of shouting and screaming involved when we're at war. So that's why I'm out of practice. So hopefully it'll be better next week. I need some shots of honey and whiskey, and we'll be good. But ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this episode, just do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Share this with another fellow breeder or keeper. And as you know, we're building this community within Europe together, and every bit of support helps us keep the passion alive. You can find more of my work at Pappy's Premium Pythons, and I am on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Morph Market, Instagram, the whole shebangs. So hit me up. And yeah, guys, until the next time, stay focused on the passion and keep those projects moving. Have a great weekend, and Pappy out.